So I apologize if it came off as that I'm not excited about this. I'm still excited. I'm just going to be doing some wardrobe changes.
The engagement ring of the century might be in the works, and if the rumors are true, it's shaping up to be more dramatic, sparkly, and full of hidden messages than the season finale of Gossip Girl. Word is that Taylor Swift's engagement ring from NFL star Travis Kelce won't be just another dazzling rock. It's going to be deeply meaningful, mysterious, and layered with symbolism that only true Swifties will fully appreciate. After all, this is the same Taylor who subtly wore a T charm on her thigh at the Grammys and proudly rocked an 87 necklace, Kelce's jersey number, like a badge of honor at the Super Bowl. So, of course, her engagement ring is expected to be much more than just jewelry. It'll likely be a narrative in itself. Insiders suggest the ring will be vintage-inspired, full of sparkle, and packed with personal details that die-hard fans will love decoding. Think secret engravings, celestial symbols like moons or stars, or even a gem with a hidden connection to her music. Taylor's known for her love of layering, both in her songs and her style, so her ring might look like part of a curated collection, blending in with her signature aesthetic while still standing out as something truly special. Color is expected to play a big role too, especially red. Not only is it the name of one of her most iconic albums, but it's also the color of Travis's team, the Kansas City Chiefs. Given how often she's worn red on game days, a ruby could very well be part of the ring's design. While gold and diamonds are a given, sources believe something extra will be added, perhaps a gemstone with a backstory tied to one of her lyrics or one of her infamous Easter eggs. Meanwhile, Swifties might want to keep an eye on Kansas City this weekend and their TikTok notifications, because Taylor is rumored to be planning a surprise appearance at the Big Slick charity event. In true Taylor fashion, nothing is confirmed. She's the queen of unexpected drops and stealth moves, much like Beyoncé, and she seems to enjoy keeping fans guessing. As for Travis, he's been spending the NFL offseason living it up in Boca Raton, relaxing in a $20 million mansion with all the poolside vibes and protein shakes a football star could ask for. Travis has been getting more media coverage than a small country lately. And yes, in case you're wondering, Taylor Swift was indeed spotted with him in West Palm Beach, being her usual supportive, adorable self over dinner. It was basically the world's most glamorous water break. But now that Travis is back in Kansas City for preseason training, the gossip mill is in overdrive. He's set to appear at the Big Slick charity weekend, and rumors are flying that Taylor might just pull a surprise "it's me" moment at the event. She's not officially on the guest list, but honestly, when has that ever stopped her? The event is already a celebrity hotspot with the likes of Paul Rudd, Jason Sudeikis, and Rob Riggle doing hospital visits and charity softball games. But if Taylor decides to show up, it's game over. Imagine the frenzy if she joins Travis and Patrick Mahomes on stage again. The internet might not survive it, especially if she comes armed with her signature Easter eggs. One subtle gesture from her, and Swifties will be analyzing it like it's the Zapruder film. And just when fans think they've barely recovered from visualizing that moment, she does it again, reappearing out of nowhere like a glittery mirage in New York City, strutting into Via Carota as if it were the Met Gala and she were the main event. No warning, no heads up, just Taylor doing what she does best, showing up flawless and leaving everyone in emotional shambles. She was spotted wearing a dreamy floral spaghetti strap dress that looked like it had been stitched by enchanted birds, paired with stilettos sharp enough to crush egos, and a sleek ponytail that silently declared, "I didn't come to play." Naturally, the entire restaurant lost its mind. One fan looked like she had seen a ghost, a beautiful, Grammy-winning ghost with glowing skin and designer accessories. She craned her neck as if spotting a UFO, then turned to the camera with a look that screamed, "Did y'all see that? I'm not hallucinating, right?" Another diner slapped her hand over her mouth like she was witnessing a divine apparition. And honestly, the energy was that dramatic. Swifties Online went absolutely feral, not over a new track or a cryptic Instagram caption, but over how relatable that fan's reaction was. One update account even crowned her the voice of the fandom, and honestly, they weren't wrong. Her expression said everything. There's only one way to describe the vibe lately: pure, unfiltered, "Oh my God, that's her energy." And the moment Taylor Swift stepped out, the fashion breakdown began within seconds. That gold drop chain on her belt perfectly matched her necklace. The entire look was clean, chic, and absolutely lethal. Social media lost its mind. One fan summed it up best: "She's not just serving dinner, she's serving looks." Another simply screamed in all caps, "She looks gorgeous, like always." Taylor just sat down to eat, and yet somehow made everyone else in the restaurant feel like extras in a music video. And speaking of feeling like supporting characters in Taylor's universe, fans are now bracing themselves for her next potential appearance, casually twirling into the Dancing with the Stars ballroom like she owns the dance floor. Yep, Swifties are spiraling at the thought of Taylor possibly showing up on DWTS Season 34. Imagine her moonwalking into a Paso Doble, tossing a wink, and sending the internet into full-blown combustion before the commercial break. The spark for this latest Swiftie frenzy? Credit goes to DWTS pro dancer Jenna Johnson, who recently tossed Jason Kelce's name into the ring, saying he has that perfect "don't take it too seriously" vibe, aka the kind of chaotic, charming energy that screams shirtless samba and viral moments. And since Jason is the beloved big brother of Travis Kelce, aka the tight and currently dating America's reigning pop queen, fans instantly lit up their mental conspiracy boards, glitter and all. Now, the fandom is convinced that if Jason joins the show, Taylor will be right there in the audience, clapping, giggling, and maybe even giving Bruno Tonioli some dramatic competition. Some fans are already screen-capping imaginary seating charts, zooming in like they're working for CSI, Swiftie edition. And honestly, fair. Let's not forget that Dancing with the Stars already honored her last season with a full-on Eras Night tribute. Taylor didn't show up in person. She was melting faces off in Brazil at the time, but she did record a pre-taped message looking like she was seconds away from teleporting to the ballroom in a cloud of glitter. Now that she's off tour this fall, fans are convinced. The stars are aligning, and it's only a matter of time. There's only one way to describe the current vibe: pure, unfiltered. Oh my God, that's her energy. The second Taylor Swift stepped out, the fashion analysis began instantly. That gold drop chain on her belt perfectly matched her necklace. The entire look was clean, chic, and quietly lethal. Social media instantly imploded. One fan nailed it: "She's not just serving dinner, she's serving looks." Another screamed in all caps, "She looks gorgeous, like always." Taylor literally just sat down to eat, and yet somehow turned the entire restaurant into the background of her personal music video. And now, fans are bracing themselves for what could be her next surprise moment, casually twirling into the Dancing with the Stars ballroom like she owns it. Yep, Swifties are spiraling over the idea of Taylor making an appearance on DWTS Season 34. Picture it. She moonwalks into a Paso Doble, tosses a wink, and breaks the internet before the commercial break. The spark behind this latest wave of Swiftie hysteria? Pro dancer Jenna Johnson casually tossed Jason Kelce's name into the DWTS conversation, saying he has the ideal "don't take it too seriously" vibe, the exact chaotic charm that screams shirtless samba and viral TV gold. And because Jason just happens to be Travis Kelce's big brother. Yes, that Travis, boyfriend of Taylor Swift. Fans immediately connected the dots like a glitter-fueled conspiracy board. Now, the fandom is convinced that if Jason joins the show, Taylor will be in the front row, clapping, giggling, and maybe even giving Bruno Tonioli a run for his theatrical money. Fans are already screen-capping fake seating charts and zooming in like it's CSI, Swiftie edition. And honestly, fair. Let's not forget DWTS already gave Taylor the full royal treatment with last season's Eras Night tribute. She didn't appear in person. She was too busy melting stadiums in Brazil, but she did record a video message that made it feel like she was seconds away from appearing in a puff of glitter. Now that she's off tour this fall, Swifties are convinced it's happening. The stars are aligning, and Taylor's about to take center stage once again.